Greg, look, these aren't your numbers. As a matter of fact, as you can see, this is we're looking at a vehicle that's about $5,000 more than the one you're looking at purchasing. But before I bring the numbers out to you, what I wanted to do is run a hypothetical by you. And I'm just doing this to give you all the information you need to make the right decision for you. Fair enough?
Fair.
Okay. This is conventional financing right here. If a car costs $35,000, most customers want to put down about 20%, which is $7,000. When they do that, that gives them a balance to finance of $28,000. Now, taxes on this in Cobb County are $2,100, which gives a balance to finance of $30,100. Now, the reason I've got question marks here is because there is no guaranteed future value to a vehicle when you purchase it, okay? So, most people should finance at 36 months, but they don't because the payments would all be almost $900. Second choice would be 48, but in this case, the payment's almost $700. So most people, when they left the dealership, purchasing a $35,000 vehicle with $7,000 down, would leave with a payment of $549.45. Okay? So they drive out the lot, take a right on Cobb Parkway, and head home. Now, an alternative way of doing this would be same car, put $1,000 down, pay $60 in taxes. You'll pay some more later, don't worry. Get a guaranteed future value from the factory of $17,500. Have a payment of $440 plus, now we get back to the taxes, of $26, so a total payment of $466. And they go out the parking lot and they take a right on the Cobb Parkway and they head home. Now, 3 years later, okay, both of them come into our service departments to get their oil changed and they have a conversation. And here's how the conversation goes. I bought my car. I leased my car. Well, I own my car. Well, I own something better than that. And here's the difference. Here's what this cat owns. This cat owns 24 more payments at $549, or a total of $13,176. That's the obligation. Now, you know who J.D. Power is?
Yeah.
They are the who said it of the highest magnitude. I mean, they know everything about everything and they're not afraid to tell you. Well, here's what they say about driving cars. They say that the best miles of a car's life is mile 1 through 30,000. Because basically you're putting gas and oil in the car and you're going. That's it. Okay? They further say that the next part of the car's life is going to create a higher cost of driving. Why? Well, things wear out. Tires, alignment, shocks, tune-ups, brakes, mufflers, batteries, hoses, belts, timing chains, etc. Okay? I'm not even counting the fact that if something breaks after the warranty, this cat has to pay for it. The bottom line is J.D. Power says you can tack about $75 a month onto your payment in increased maintenance charges or expenses alone. And the question has to be, isn't there a smarter way to do this? And the answer is yes, there is. Because this cat over here, okay, he doesn't own the car either. All right? This guy, the title resides at the bank or American Honda Finance. He has $13,000 plus. This guy over here doesn't own anything either, but here's what he's got. First of all, the payment difference is $83, so he's got almost $3,000 in cash in his pocket if this cat doesn't. Plus, he put down $1,000, this guy put down $7,000, so he's got another $6,000, so he's got almost $9,000 in cash money that this guy doesn't. He doesn't own the car, but what he does own is even better than the car. He owns 4 different options. Option number 1, if it turns out that this car helped him get his girlfriend, and he's never been happier in his entire life, he doesn't want to give it up, guess what? He can go ahead and pay for the rest of the car at a predetermined price, okay? Now, if it turns out that this car causes cancer, and it absolutely is worthless, well, you know what? He doesn't take a beating, okay? He just turns the keys back in. Let's say that the car doesn't cause cancer, it cures cancer, okay? Well, this car is wildly valuable. Every penny over the $17,500, which is the guaranteed future value, he can keep if he chooses to sell or trade it. And if he's just a little bit confused about what to do, his fourth option is just to extend the term of the lease. So he's got some time to do what most Americans love to do. I hate it, but they love to do it, and that's think about it, okay? Now, basically, this cat controls ownership without the risk of ownership, okay? He's improved his cash flow by $9,000. He's got the best of both worlds. This guy doesn't. Let me ask you this. Which one makes more sense?
Definitely this one.
Okay, well look, we don't care what you do, all right? We want to help you find the right car, but when I bring out the numbers, I'll show you some lease payments so you can do the best thing for you. Fair enough?
Like to open.
Okay, see, this is called a hypothetical. There's no emotion attached here because this isn't his car. I'm not trying to sell him on leasing.